Hey everyone, Paso here, and welcome back to another Space Engineers video. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Behemoth here behind me. It is called the Rescue Rover, built by Survival Ready. That's the guy's name who built it. It's a pretty cool little rover. I just had a little look at it. Yeah, it's got a lot of good features, I think, if you're in the early game or if you're new to the game. It's a very sort of simple design, and yeah, very user-friendly. So we'll just go around the exterior here and have a look. So at the front here, obviously, you can see the glass here sort of gives a bit of a Subnautica vibe, personally. That sort of rounded kind of glass there. I really like that. Looks very sort of lunar rovery, I guess, as well, if that makes sense. We've also got two large spotlights here at the front, and they're just covered up with the armor plates there with like a rusted paint on, so I think that looks pretty cool. Just beneath that we do have a blast door block with some railings just for a bit of detail there, and that's just on either side, as well as that we've got two cameras so you can see where you're aiming the grinders here, and you can replace these with welders or drills if you like, but yeah, the base model just has that, so I imagine it would be pretty good for salvage operations and such. We've got the I think these are the 3x3 wheels, the large ones here. We've got 4 of them on each side. I don't think this thing would tip. I feel like they're, you know, far enough apart from each other, but I'm sure there'd be some scenarios where that might, but I don't think it would. On the left side of the vehicle here, you can see we've got these sort of caution colors there, as well as a little hammer and a wrench icon there. As well as that, we've just got a little door there, and if you're wondering why it's a bit high, I'll get onto that in a minute. One little negative thing, we do have some sort of vital things exposed here. As you can see, there's the cryo chamber thing in there. Not 100% sure what that is, I might check in a minute. But at the back here we have the connector there, and that's attached to the assembler. That's what that is back here, sort of housed in this bit of shell here, and above that we have the solar panel. So I don't really think this is what you want in PvP at all, but if you're on your own in like a little survival world or something, that'd be pretty cool. We've also got a connector at the back here, and some nice little yellow, I guess, warning lights. Whatever they are, they look cool. I really like that color, sort of greeny yellow. But I might just quickly change the time of day. That's not it. Okay, don't mind me, just never knowing what one it is. Okay, that's it. Alright, let's just make that daytime. Wonderful. Okay, so on the other side here, we've got a ore detector on the side there. A little bit exposed, but that doesn't really matter. As I said previously, I don't really think it's much of a combat vehicle, but yeah. Okay, so we'll go on with the interior tour now. I'll just go to the back and explain what this is here. So this button here is meant to, this big red one here, it's supposed to lower the vehicle. The suspension, as you can see, is set up quite high, but if you press that, it's supposed to come down. And on the Steam page as well, it was mentioned that if you exit the vehicle, the suspension will automatically be lowered, but that doesn't seem to be working for me, so I'm just going to fly up and open those doors like that. But if that does work, I think that's a pretty good way, instead of having a like staircase there which sort of clutters up the space and can like crash onto the floor and stuff. Anyways, just upon entering here, you can see we've got a survival kit. I believe this is an assembler, a cargo container, a battery, and a vent there. And that just goes up with the catwalk staircase there, so you will need, I think there's 5 DLC you'll need for this. It is mentioned on the workshop page. There's another battery there, so we've got a programmable block there, which is to control the raising and lowering of the vehicle. And here at the end here, we've just got a, I think it's the sci-fi corridor block. This is like the half one, and that's just been put upside down to add a bit of detail there. So you got a rail there and a little wire. I think that looks pretty cool. Also, we've only got one cryo chamber there. There are 2 seats there, but hey, what are you going to do? It looks cool, I suppose. And we've also got a locker just out the front of that, which is very sort of space efficient. And we've also got English. We've got a cargo container just there as well. So yeah, once again, adding to that space efficiency. We've also got a nice skylight at the back here. As you can see some of the planets there. Looks quite nice. And we've also got a little sensor there, which I imagine is supposed to detect you when you leave and lower the vehicle's suspension thing, but I guess that doesn't work, so I'm pretty sure I've got scripts on this world as well, so I'm not 100% sure what's going on there. Anyways, we've also got another corridor block or blocks here combined together to sort of make the ceiling look a bit nice. Also, I feel like it does a good job at separating the spaces here, so you can go in here and it's like, I don't know, you feel like you're in a different spot. Same with these nice little light panels here, which have a nice sort of blue glow to them. Anyways, as you can see, there's the 2 seats here, so I'll just go in the one on the right first. As you can see, we've only got access to a camera there. I'll go through all the different hotbars, nothing in there. If we click 8, that'll just let us look through there. So I'm not too sure what you're going to be doing in this seat. I suppose you can always bind some other controls to that one if you like. But the one on the left here is the sort of main one, so I might just drive it around real quick. As you can see, I'll put this on so you can see the speed. It's quite fast for its size, I suppose. You know, we got up to speed pretty quickly. Just one thing though, I feel like if I just stop, yeah, that's going to just go up there. So you just probably want to come to a bit of a slower stop there and not just put the brakes on with space or put the parking brake on immediately. So just be wary of that. But that's not a big deal at all by any means. So if we've got our 1 and 2 buttons here. So if I click 2, we will be lowered, and if I click 1, that will raise the suspension. As you can see, that's quite cool, very standard. And 3 and 4 here, they're supposed to raise and lower the Rover automatically. That isn't working, as I said before, so I'm not 100% sure what's going on there. I'm 90% sure scripts are on, so if they're not and it's not working, I'm not sure. But if I do figure it out, I'll put it in the description below or in the comments, the pinned comment. But anyways, if I click 5, that will just turn on the grinders at the front there, so you can just grind up a ship or wreckage or whatever, so that's useful. And also having the little connector on the back there, you could attach a small ship as well. So yeah, it is a pretty sort of self-efficient, survival-ready ship, if you've ever seen one. Number 6 will turn on and off the oxygen generator, so this ship is enclosed. It can be used in places with no atmospheres, E.G. Moons and such, or if you're really keen, you could turn this into a spaceship and fly up, but that's up to you. If we click 8 here, that'll just take us into the front camera view there, and that's pretty much it. We've got the sort of like I forget what it's called, but it's like where the wheels turn. Like the front wheels aren't the only thing that turns, so that just makes it turn a little bit sharper, I suppose. So there you go. Alright, well I might crash this now. In fact, I might just remove the wheels, because we did have a crash early on last year, which didn't go too well with a smaller ship. I might just turn those grinders off as well. Anyways, I'll just cut to that crash, and I'll see you in a minute. See ya. Alright, so I've just come up here with spectator camera. The ship's down, or the vehicle is down there. I'm just gonna spawn it in here and I'll drop it on the mountain. So we'll just click that, and there we go. Hopefully this will be a good one. Oh crap, okay. Let me just click F7 real quick. Looks like it got completely destroyed. Wow, that's probably our most destructive crash yet. Good start for the new year, I suppose. But yeah, there you go. If you like the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps, and I love reading the comments. And yeah, have a nice day. Also, if you want to download the Rescue Rover, you can find that in the description of this video, as well as the community Discord as well. That'll be in there as well. Okay, well, have a nice day, and Happy New Year. See ya.